Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to Dr. Nurul Akmal binti Imran and to Dr. Nur Azwalisa binti Abdullah. So my name is Muhammad Alam Hakim Ahmad Nizam with matric number B03203010 and today I will be presenting about my system for workshop 1, that is Maju Bookstore system. So basically, this system is for Maju to post their books online, and the customer can buy the books that they post. Okay, so what this system can do? Basically, this system can help customers to find the book that they want and make a purchase of it, and also customer can track where their order at and also view the purchase history of their order. The third one is to allow the company to view the total of books sold in month. This is basically the report for company part. Okay, moving on to the problem statement. So during this COVID-19 pandemic, some people love to spend their time at home by reading books. However, it will be a tiring task to find a book that they want at certain bookstore, and also they can waste their time and energy to find the book. The second one, some bookstore now do not have customer because nowadays people prefer to have an ebook because they can have a many copy of that book instead of physical book, uh, that they can have only one of that, and they need to make a purchase again to buy other book. Okay, to store the third one is to store company purchases in the database. This is because to make it easier for Maju company to track how many books that has been sold by them from the system in a month, so they will avoid the risk of losing the book purchases data. So moving on to the objectives. Of course, to develop and design an online bookstore system for Maju company. The second one, to lower the burden of customer to buy books, to avoid wasting of their energy and time. And the third one is to create a report for Maju company to keep track of the books quantities sold by them. Okay, moving on to the scope and target user. Okay, for the scope admin, we have four modules here, which is the login, the manage book to add, update, and delete the book, manage profile to update their profile, dashboard to view customer registration, to view total books sold, and to update the delivery status. So for customer, we have 8 modules here. Firstly is register, login, search book that they want. Buy book is add the book to the cart, and cart we have a section where they can make a payment, and also to update the quantities of their order and delete their order. And we have tracking of their order and view purchase history of their order, and to update the profile. So now for the ERD, we have 5 tables here. So firstly, this is the table admin. This is the table book. So admin can manage one or many book, and book can be managed by one or many admins. So we have a bridge here, which I named it as book underscore admin. So the bridge here is for when admin update the book data or add new book, the update date will be updating here. Also for the admin can manage the book order by updating the delivery status of customer purchases. Okay, moving on to the other table, which is the customer and the book. So customer can buy 0 or many book. Meanwhile, a book can be bought by 0 or many customers. So we have a bridge table here, which is the book order. Okay, so the bridge table here contains the book order data of customer orders and their delivery status. Okay, moving on to the programming techniques. Firstly, we have the calculation. Okay, here is an example of calculation that counts the book quantity order, T quantity, and the sum of its price. Okay, this implementation is taken from function book order. Okay, so what we have here, we can see is the sum of book order in the card, in the customer card. So I rename it as T quantity, and the sum of book order in the card will be times with the book price. So I rename it at T price. So here how I make the calculation possible. So when customer want to do the payment, they can view how many purchase, how many book that they added into cart and the total price. Okay, now for searching method, you can see here, if customer enter the book title, then all book data will be appear. So for report, it is the same method as before. Total quantity to sum the customer book order, total price to calculate customer book order with the price of the book, and the light here to produce the month that customer want to view. Okay, also this one is to calculate the total price of all book. So we can see here, if the payment has been paid and the delivery status has been changed to ship, then then admin can view all the books sold by them. Okay, this is the example for the report. We can see here the month June, and also we have 2 books here and the totals of price. Okay, so for error handling, I use for admin login and customer login, where they input the wrong ID or password, then the system will ask to login again. I will show you later. And for the update profile, this one is okay, we can see here the email is a@gmail.com, and the customer wants to update their profile and enter the same email again. So the system will ask to use other email. Okay, so for the next error handling, this is when the customer add their orders to the cart. So as we can see here, if customer enter quantity to buy less than or same in book quantity in the database, then it is a success. So the second one, if customer enter the quantity to buy more than the book quantity in the database, then the system will ask to enter new correct amount. And the third one, if quantity to buy less than or equal to 0, then the system will ask to enter correct amount too. Okay, so for the error handling, next error handling. So for register, we can see here the email format is not valid. So the system will show a message here with the correct format. and the customer will enter the correct format of email. Same goes to the valid phone number here. Customer enter phone number that is not valid, so the system will ask to input the valid phone number. Okay, so these are some of the DML that I use in my system. So the first one, we have the insert. Okay, this is to insert the book data. Okay, next one is update. This is to update the book order. Set the delivery status to ship. Where the book ID, book order ID that customer order. So this is where the admin can update the delivery status of the customer order. Okay, next one we have delete. So this is for the customer to delete order that they not make a payment yet. Okay, as a conclusion, the first limitation uh, of my system is internet connection is needed to use the system. To connect to the server where admin put their books product, and the improvement that can be done is to notify customer when new book is added into the system or the parcel status change. Means that if admin already shipped the product and admin already update it in the system, then customer will receive the notification on their email or phone number, because the system have the personal data of the customer. Okay, so as a conclusion, Maju system is a system that is created to help both admin and customer to boost their productivity. It helps saving admin time to keep track of book orders and to calculate the total book orders, and also provide easy and better buying experience for customer than they buy at the physical shop. Okay, now we move on to the system. Okay, so now moving on to the system. So this is the main menu of my system. We have three options here. So firstly, I will show about customer registration. So I will click 2 and I click 1 to register. Okay, so this ID is automatically generated 767. For the customer to log in, they need to remember this ID. So I put a message here so they aware of it. Okay, so I registered. Email. I try to put in wrong format first. Okay, so please enter valid email, and also the correct format is appear here, the message. So I follow the format. Address 1, address 2, city, postcode. Okay. So now the phone number. For phone number, I try to put in wrong format also. Let's see if error. Let's see the error handling here. Okay, so please enter valid phone number. This is the correct one. This is the format. So I follow the format. Okay, so now the password. So for the password here, I decided to not put a star because the customer, when they register, they need to view their password first to see if they have typo or not. So they click enter, successfully registered. Okay. Before that, we can see here, please update your card data message is appear because if the customer don't want to buy a book, they do not need to update their card data. But if they want to buy book, they need to update their card data first on the manage profile menu. Okay, now we proceed to log in. I try to put wrong password first. So message invalid ID or password will appear and I click Y to log in again. Yes. Okay, now this is the wrong password. The correct password. Okay, so this is the customer menu. So because I want to buy book, I need to update my card data first. I go to manage profile by click 6. Okay, now my card type and card number is empty. So I need to update card type AB. I will manage profile again. So the card number. Okay, so this is the card number. Okay, now we can view the card data has already been filled into the system. So I click 11 to go to main menu back. So I want to search for a book that I want to buy. I search for Third House. Okay, so this is the book data that I have searched on the house. Now I know that the book that I want is in the system. So I click 1 to go to main menu. I click 2 to buy the book. So this is the book I searched on the house, quantity 50, price 200. Okay, now I want to buy it. I click Y, ID AA1 here, AA1. Quantity, okay, I try to put 0 first because I want to see if uh, the order is in my card and it is deducted. Okay, I put 0. Nothing changed here because the quantity is 0. So I create new order, book ID, I try to put AA1. And this one, the correct quantity that I want, that is 5, for example. So confirm add book to cart, I click yes. So order has been added to cart. Okay, so the book quantity should be 45 here. So I click Y. Here 45. Now I try to add order again, AA1. Okay, now the quantity to buy, I want to put is more than 45. So let's say 48. Let's see if we can buy this book or not. 48. Over able to cut, yes. So the system will ask to enter correct amount. Anything to continue? No. Okay. Now, okay. Now let's move on to the card. View and pay card. So this is my order before. I can make a payment now or later, but I want to do it later because I want to show my update first. So I click N. Add quantity. Now I want to add quantity. So I click 1. Click Y to add quantity. Yes. So order ID here is 33. And I try to add quantity. Okay, now for the quantity in database, the book has 55. So I will add like 48, more than 45. So 48 for the other order. Yes. Okay, now the quantity of the book is the same 5 because the system cannot add it because the database book has lesser amount than the quantity entered. Okay. Now I want to add other book. order ID, I try to put 33 also. Continue to add. I try to put another 5 book. So your order has been updated. No. Okay, now my order quantity is 10 and the price is 2000 because one book is 200. So 200 times 10 is 2000. Now I will try to minus the quantity of my order. So click Y to minus the quantity. Yes. Order ID 33. So I want to minus like 6. Your order has been updated. Do you want to update your other order? I click no. So my order is 4. Let's see the total of the book. It should be 46. So I go to the buy book. Okay, now the book is 46. So I return to menu and I want to purchase the book. So I click Y to purchase the book, 800. Okay, so payment successful. Please check your email in 24 hours if you purchase an ebook. So now the book is physical book, so customer can track the order, can track their order. So customer go to tracking, and this is the order, and the tracking status is preparing. The order date is taken on the date they order. So today is 29. This is 29. So I click 1. Purchase history. So this is the purchase history. This is basically a receipt of customer order where they can view all of their book orders. So click 1. Okay. And then I want to show about finish profile. So we can see here email. Okay, I want to update email, let's say. So I put the same email as before. Okay, this is the same email. Do you want to update email? Yes. Okay, then the system asks to use other email because this email is being used. So because the email and phone number is unique, I make it like this. So I click continue, click 11, back to the menu and log out. Okay, now we move on to the admin section. Admin ID A1. The password is I try to put incorrect password, so invalid ID or password. So I log in again, A1. Now this is the correct password. This is the admin menu where admin can manage book. Okay, I click 1. So add book. Click Y to add new book. So the book ID is CPU. Price 100. Category. This is typo here, but I can update it later. So quantity is 50. Author. Sure. So physical. You sure you want to add this book data? I click yes. So new book has successfully added. Do you want to add on the book? No. So update book. So we have the book that I have added. So I want to update the category to education. I click the book data first. Okay, and I click 3 category education. So this book data has been successfully updated. Okay. I will show other example. Okay, so this is the updated education. And if I want to update the type also can enter book ID 7 ebook. So book data has been successfully updated. It is the same like before. Okay, let's say if I want to delete the book, okay, we can see that the type is ebook here and the category is education. So I want to delete this book. I click the ID CP1. Book has been successfully deleted. Okay, let's view. Okay, now CP1 not available. Okay, now I want to show the manage profile of admin. Why to update profile? So admin username. So let's say I want to update this admin. I click admin username. Admin 124 124. Password has been successfully updated. Okay. Now let's view. So new password for this admin. So click N. And now let's view the dashboard. So let's view the customer registration where we have all the registered customer on the system. So I will click one. So this is the registered customer on the system. We have 2. Okay, now I go back. Now let's view the total books sold. Let's update the delivery status first. So this is the book order before. I click yes. Order ID 33. Now the delivery status successfully changed to ship. I click no. So I view book sold. I want to view this month, June. So I click 6. So we have the total of books sold. We have the hunter house and chat house. So this is the quantity and the total price of month June. Okay, now we go back and we view the view books sold. I click 2. I try to view books sold May. So 0. No book sold on this month. So I click back, and I log out. So now we go back to the customer section. We try to log in. So the customer ID is 767. Okay. Now customer view the tracking. So the tracking status is updated to ship. Okay. Go to main menu. Okay, so I think that's all from me in my presentation. Thank you, Doctor. Okay, Assalamualaikum, Doctor. So today I am going to show about the correction that I have made. So for the report, we go to admin first. Okay, we go to dashboard and view all books sold. So I click 2. So this is the total books sold without counting the months and year. So this is all the books sold. We have the total books sold is 10, and the top book here is Haunted House because it has the highest quantity. Okay, and then we go back. So we click 3 to view books sold by year and month. So we have 5 months here, 5 year here. I just made 5 because I choose the latest one. So we view the 2021 and I click 6 to view the June. So this is the report for this month. We have the quantity, the total, and also the average earning each day. So for month June, we have 30 days. So I divided this total with 30. So this is 2021. We go back and view other year such as 2022 and we view month June. So no data here because it is 2022. Okay, so now let's try to view the customer registration. So click 2 and register name. So city. So for the phone number, let's try to put wrong format, and we can view the format that I have changed to 01 and XXXXX. I before this 010, but now I added X here. So okay, so that's all that I changed for the system. And now for the ERD, so I remove the bridge table here between the admin and book. So we have 4 table now. Okay, I think that's all from me. Thank you, Doctor.